bills are gonna go default. I'm probably gonna have to declare bankruptcy. I'm gonna lose everything. Oh, yeah. No, I saw the stupid tweet about me playing Doom that's completely out of context, and the idiots all liked it, and I already just destroyed them on Twitter and called them all the retards that they are.
No! I'm trying to tell you, bro. This shit went triple fucking platinum, okay? Like, if Phil fucking up and Doom was on the Billboard charts, this shit is, like, #1. All right? Like, I'm talking millions of people saw this shit, dog. Millions of people saw this shit. It is. I'm telling you, Phil fighting the whole internet, bro. One arm tied behind his back. These are the moments I love, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My boy fucking up. And we're gonna read through. I have some of these bookmarked, and we're gonna read some of the comments, dog. Because I'm telling you, Phil getting slid on, dog. I love this shit. Fuck you, Phil.
Someone took the one clip of me playing Doom last night where I went into a room, and the room is actually set up to be a booby trap. The room is full of explosive barrels. So if you charge in head first and you try to fight like you're supposed to normally, normally you're blowing everything apart, punching, kicking, ripping, and keeping the momentum.
Right,
if you do that in the room, the barrels blow up and you die. So I went into the room and a barrel blew up and I went from full health and armor down to like 5 health. So then I had to run cowering into a corner, hiding behind cover, peeking out and sniping the enemies so I didn't hit any of the barrels. It's a literal booby trap. Someone clips that and puts it on the internet and acts like I'm bad at Doom. Oh, look how VSP plays Doom. And then some other creator, a dunce who doesn't know the context because, this is what dunces do on social media, reposts it and goes, oh, if you just play Doom like this, uninstall the game. It gets 2.2 million views. Fuck you. You dumb fucking retards who don't even know the context of the clip. Holy fucking shit.
Can I be like the first? I'll probably be the only detractor to publicly say, Phil, thank you for joining me and normalizing the word retard, bro. Like, come the fuck on, dog. I hate that shit. Acting like those fuckers had to pick cotton like us. No.
Some people just can't control themselves.
Not a bad word, bro.
I'm playing the game exactly as it's meant to be played. I'm using all the mechanics. I'm using all the weapons. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, which allows me to react even better. I'm parrying. I'm actually enjoying the game quite a lot. Just because you took a clip out of context, you fucking stupid idiots. Go fuck yourselves. Okay. So anyway, yeah, what a dumb thing. Now, I don't need to talk about it anymore because it's a waste of everyone's time. Completely false bullshit. All right.
False bullshit.
You like my cut,
You did it.
Well, I'm glad that you like my cut.
It's like you
No,
did
the viral
that,
tweet
bro.
won't bring new fans, Paper Mario fan, because it's negative and it's false. It's a misrepresentation. It's what everyone has always done to me over the years. They completely take out of context and misrepresent because the meme gets them attention, even though they're lying through their fucking teeth
They're
about it.
lying? Bro, it's literally a clip of you playing Doom. Like, Doom isn't supposed to be played, Phil. Sitting in a corner, bro. Just totally detached, just like waiting for the game to just like kind of push you to the next area. Like, what the fuck, man? This shit's insane. Bro, I've been playing the dog shit out of Doom. I mean, I've been playing the ever-living shit out of it. I'll show you guys some clips. Dude, this is the greatest game of the year. Fuck. Bro, I finally got to the part where you get in a mech. You get in a mech and you fight giant demons. Oh my God, I lost my shit last night.
Put it in context. Show all the other gameplay of me playing Doom, not the one moment that looks like I'm not playing it right because it's a special room.
Doom. He hates that you have to play it.
He would not die. Come on.
Oh my god, and he's using. Oh my god, bro, I can't stand this shit. He's using the wrong gun. He's not like actually moving around or using his shield correctly. Oh my
So much I put
god,
into him.
bro, I'm so excited. Go watch my members only shit. I came up with the. I didn't come up with it, but I put all my points and shit into the shield, and it's straight up like some Captain America shit, bro. You just fling that shit at niggas, and it just like you could beat that shit off like 5 people. You feel like Captain America. You catch that shit again. You know the animation when you catch it so dope. Oh my god, this game's so sick.
How lame.
Still full of shit, dude.
Yo, he's still not dead. I can't
Oh my
move.
god, the shit keeps breaking.
Are you kidding? Yeah, I don't like it at this difficulty, guys. This is insanely annoying.
No, and I fucked up. I have it on normal difficulty, and Phil has it on the difficulty I should be playing it on. That's where I fucked up, because I'm sitting here once in a while going like, fuck, this game actually is way easier than Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is like low-key unfair sometimes. I played that shit on hard, bro. I think I beat it on Xbox. That shit is hard, dog. This shit is dog shit.
It's not even fun.
Easy.
I'm getting all my life taken away by tiny little hits from max distance. I can't even execute the enemy.
It's so easy to stay alive. He's just like staying still. If you move around and actually kill some of the little mobs, you're supposed to fucking be like moving in a pattern, right? Like moving in a circle and shit like that. And killing little mobs to get little pieces of health to keep you alive and keeping pressure on the enemy, bro. Like that's what you're supposed to be doing.
He won't die.
You can't like pause.
It's so bad.
What's crazy isn't trying to parry the fucking enemy's fucking attacks, dog, to throw it off. It's so wow.
No, you're not funny. I don't get free
This is
advertisements on the
bad
channel because, of course,
gameplay,
they
bro.
don't link it. They don't say, oh, this is DSP Gaming and you can find his channel here. It's just a clip. It's just an out-of-context clip that was actually ripped out of my stream. It wasn't even ripped from the videos I uploaded last night. It was ripped out of my stream. Before I was even done streaming, some moron stole my content and reposted it on social media out of context to try to make me look bad. So I got no attention, no views, nothing on it at all. Zero.
Literally zero.
I don't get that at all. Sarah with the first super chat of the night saying,
Remember?
because of this
Remember, he bitched about that last year too. He bitched about that last year when people clipped his him shitting the bed in Zelda, right? They didn't get tagged in it. All that shit.
context
Bro.
of the clip on X, it proves what she said yesterday that
to a degree, bro, to a degree, right? It is kind of shitty if like all this shit is pulling all these numbers and you're not like getting tagged. But on the same hand, Phil doesn't understand. People know who he is. like everyone knows who he is for the most part. You know, especially if you're a gamer and you watch a lot of, you've been on YouTube like almost as long as the whole platform has existed. You know who Phil is. You don't need to tag him. That's like me taking a clip of Denzel Washington at the beach and he's bitching that I didn't tag him. It's like, you're Denzel Washington, bro. Like, the fuck?
X is a cesspit of haters. Nothing posted on X is of any value anymore.
But I get it.
I do
you know
find
what I'm
things of
saying?
value on there.
Like, on a human level, I understand. It's like, that's shitty. But it's like, you're Phil. Yeah, you're Phil. You're Phil, bro. If you're actually some small-time derpy guy that like wasn't infamous for being a begging like retard asshole, then yeah, sure, I totally would be on his side 100%. But it's like, you're Phil. Everyone knows who you are, especially the people that sat here and took the clips. So shut the fuck up.
The problem is it's not X, it's society as a whole. Everyone online is just a fucking idiot. Like, I'm not kidding. Everyone's just incredibly dumb. They do zero research to find anything in context. Instead, they just take things completely out of context and treat it as fact. They're that dumb. I don't know what else to say. They're just really stupid people. The vast majority of people who use social media are brain dead stupid.
You use social media too, so what does that mean? You're actually part of the majority of the brain dead people that use social media, Phil. That's what's fucking ironic, you know?
It's true.
Sorry, rain on a wedding day.
You lose. Try again from the beginning. Why does Gahul entertain trolls via Twitter? Why are you following Gahul on Twitter? I haven't even followed him at all. I haven't seen a single thing he's done at all. I don't pay attention. I don't follow. You guys are crazy with your free time and the shit you do. I'm a busy dude. I stream and I have a life outside of streaming and I'm super busy. I don't have.
Phil, you do the equivalent of what I do at my free time, but like you do it for your whole life and all your free time. You're not a busy dude. Literally, you're not a busy dude. 12 hours a day, you're on stream, right? Then the rest of the time, what? You're sitting on the couch with your fat, retarded wife playing mobile games. Like, like with Chill Murray, so I'm doing things, dude. Like, fuck. I gotta fucking go to my son's basketball practice this evening and shit, dude. Like my son's getting older. I got actually more things I gotta do. It
Have
sucks
time to follow people on
sometimes.
Twitter and see what they're saying and fucked up stuff. I wouldn't have even known about this
Phil
viral
don't
clip
got
about
shit to
Doom if you
do.
guys
Not
didn't
one
tell me.
thing.
Mixed at a $2 super chat says, how is paywalling content? Oh, Craig, greediest man. What are you talking about? What is paywall?
Everything's paywalled, bro. With VTuber, he's breaking, and I don't know why. That's so dope.
How is leaving an incredibly stupid comment on your super chat okay when it doesn't even have any context to what we're doing right now? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm running out of RAM.
In truth, any content creator can paywall whatever they want. It's their choice. If it's their business, they could run it in any way, shape, or form. If they want to make some content paywalled, some not paywalled, some for subs only, some for members, some for those who've contributed, you know, can't do this till we raise a certain amount, that's completely their prerogative. You can criticize them if you like, but they have the right to do that. What makes you think that you can tell people how to run their business? Right? Why don't you do it? Why don't you start your own business and do better than them? And then you can say, oh, look, I do it.
So Phil's correct. Like, bro, there's some detractors, and this is an annoying thing that makes me kind of step back from it all. You'll have some detractors go like, why did you delete this? Chill. Why did you put this behind members only? Chill. And it's like, because I fucking can. What the fuck, bro? You know, it's like, because Phil does a thing, I'm not allowed to do a thing. No. I'm not the one that sits here and like paywalls everything and tries to nickel and dime my fucking audience, you know? Yeah, I have more of a right. And every other detractor has more of a right to monetize wherever the fuck they want before this stupid piece of shit. He shouldn't even be monetized at all. If I could be frank like shit, you know? He shouldn't even be able to make
Instead,
money.
you're sitting here on my stream giving me $2 to say a dumb comment, and now I have your $2.
Dude, my YouTuber just keeps breaking. I'm gonna just go with it. I don't even know why.
It's a thief, isn't it? It's the thief.
Try to fix
That
it
is the
one more
thief.
time.
Are you kidding me? It's the fucking thief. The thief just came by. Look at this.
Okay. So here we go, everybody. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. Did you know? Uh-oh. It froze, I think.
Like my VTuber.
I hit record, and I think the game just froze.
God damn it, bro.
That's not good. Yeah. So, FYI, I have a couple new things for tonight, but maybe one of them doesn't work. I think it crapped out. Maybe we're going to have to uninstall it.
I think it is.
There's a few things that I did, but maybe it didn't work. The mod loaded and didn't give me an error, but now that it's loading here, it looks like it is crapping out. No, I did test it. I booted it and it worked, but as you can see, it took a couple seconds and then it crapped out. So I guess this isn't good. What can I do here to close it? Alt F4? What the hell is going on? I can't do anything. What am I supposed to do? Go hit restart on the PC?
This is gonna break.
It's completely frozen. It won't even control Alt Delete.
As I've said many times, you know, people will get what's coming to them. It's called karma.
It's frozen. Everything is frozen. I can't even do anything. I'm completely frozen. All right, hold on. That's an appropriate background. I can't even move. I can't even get out. Like, oh wait, no, see, I can't even get into Task Manager. Like I'm trying.
Bro, it's because you have too much shit going on your computer, bro. You do. You're running all this bullshit. The 2 cameras. It's too much. I can actually put myself in Phil's computer shoes. Fuck, I put myself in my own computer shoes. Like, chill, bro. Got like 8 tabs, a VTuber with the motion tracking, the fucking bro. I'm tired. Your computer's sweating, Phil. It needs a break. And then he never turns it off, right? And shit
But
like
this
that.
Mojang Studios won't go off my
He
screen. I
doesn't
can't get it to
update his
remove.
drivers
And
regularly.
if it crashes again, then I guess I'm done. I have to remove the mod. Try again. Yeah, Distant Horizons. That's what it's called, Matthew. It's called Distant Horizons. That's not how it was explained to me. I was explained that you need to switch the settings for Distant Horizons to make the chunk game not use all your CPU. How do you do that?
Like,
I have
bro,
no idea.
his PC will last like the next 10 fucking years as long as he updates it, right? Turns it off once in a while, keeps it clean, and it doesn't overload the fucking RAM and shit like that, dude.
See how you
Fuck.
do that. How do you do that? Is it through the game? If
It's
not through the
easier
game,
said
forget
than
it. I'm just
done.
gonna remove it.
You know, when you're making
I'm gonna try to boot it one more
content, but,
time, and if it doesn't work,
like I make content. I try. Like I hate talking. Like I do all this stuff, but it's like no. It's understandable why my computer, she gets a little sluggish and she fucks me over sometimes. But not Phil. His is just purely from incompetence. It's
I'm
just
just gonna
straight up
say forget it.
incompetence.
Oh yeah,
He
it just
doesn't have
craps
his
out right
setup
away. It's
right.
frozen again. It freezes immediately. It literally craps out and freezes immediately. So the mod doesn't work. All right, gotta remove it. Sucks. This is what's so annoying about mods. Oh, all these mods are so great. Yeah, how the fuck do you get them to work? Why don't they just work? Why do you have to do 7,000 extra things? Why do you have to jump through hoops to get a mod to work in anything?
Like, bro, think about
Nothing
it.
could just.
He has his task manager open just because. Like, just because, bro. It's just open. You know what I mean? It's like, why? That actually uses CPU. Not a lot, but like, you only use task manager. You need to figure out what the fuck's going on, dude.
Immediately just work? Like, no. Matthew wants to see the menu for the settings. I'm in the menu. There's no settings for it at all. There are no settings. I'll show you. I'll boot it again if you want, but you're going to see there's nothing there. I'm frozen
upgraded
again.
my PC.
I can't move. I'm waiting for it to allow me to close it.
Like, what did I do? I upgraded when I say upgrade, I mean like fucking like a South African or some shit, dog. Because I have time to like fucking rip shit out. I do need to get a new CPU and PSU at some point, but I got a new fucking external SSD. I got a bunch of other shit to like kind of make my shit run a little better.
Profile, more options.
But yeah, you got to
So
take the
this
time to do all
fabric
that shit, bro.
loader.
You do. You just
Yeah.
do. If you're
Change
gonna own a
XMX
computer,
2G to XMX
it's not a
7G.
console. You know?
Change the 2 to an 8. You need to do that to both installations. Why are there 2 installations? What do you mean?
Max, I already know what I'm gonna do.
This is stupid. I
I'm
hate
just
it
gonna
already.
do
I
it
really just
part
want to play
by
the game.
part.
Do you guys
Like,
understand why for the longest time I was a console?
Sorry, I'm like yapping too much about this shit. But like I want to upgrade my CPU or my GPU, but I would have to get like a 3060. I want to get like a 30 fucking 60 or something like, not too big dick, but better than what I have. That way I don't have to go hard on my CPU and upgrade my CPU. I'm not ready to do that. But I would have to upgrade my PSU, I feel like. I feel like it'd be too much on that. And I'd be like having power surges and shit.
Gamer, I just want to play games.
And my
I don't want to
RAM.
be
I need to
messing with
upgrade
this
my
crap
RAM.
constantly. We're
I need to
already
put
almost
32
15
in
minutes
there.
into this stream.
And I have room to put in like
What
I
a
think
pain.
one more stick.
I don't even
So that's what
understand
I'm
why
gonna do.
there's 2 installations. They're the same.
I accept who I am.
Oh shit. Well, that's it for Uncle Phil. Well, nah, not exactly. So like I said, our boy Phil, bro. He's been making the rounds on the internet and it's been fucking awesome. It's been totally awesome, dude. Hold on. So yeah, he has big dick content creators, all right? This happens once a year, but I think the Doom community is like they're more dickheadish than the Zelda people, I don't want to like hurt people's feelings, but the Zelda community is more of like Disney adult, kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Or the Doom community has like motherfuckers like me in it. I'm gonna call you a retarded piece of shit, bro. If I had 100,000 subs, Phil wouldn't be able to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we'd be popping off on him because this is horrible. This is such horrible fucking gameplay. And shout out to the boy Poems, bro. One of the best DSP detractors on Twitter. All right. But yeah, Phil's just sitting here standing in corners, bro. Holy shit, look at this. 8,000 likes. This is the original, all right? 8,000 likes. Fucking over 1,000 retweets. Oh my God. Over 1,000 bookmarks. That's how you know it's real. And then you multiply that by 5. Just multiply all these numbers by like 5, bro. You know, people sharing it, other content creators getting on it. They're bigger than Poems or any of us in the Vortex, dog. And there you go. You got Phil going viral once again. This shit's awesome. Like, how do you play the game like this, bro? That's insane. He's not trying to parry that. He's not trying to parry the attacks. He's just, wow. Wow. I don't mean to brag, but I am going to brag, bro. Because I'm kicking ass in this game. This game's fucking sick. All right? This game's actually totally sick. I've been fucking putting in work. I finally got in the vent, bro.
Oh my God.
Shit. How do you defend yourself? Bro, shit is so dope. Woo! No! Oh my God! This might be my game of the year. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, this is so dope, bro. No, this game, bro, it's a fucking goddamn 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Fucking easy. And this game's easy. It's so fucking easy and stupid, bro. There's so many times I'm supposed to die and I don't die. The game is just so easy, you know? Like, I don't even see how Phil could be this bad at the game. But yeah, so like, you attack enemies with melee, right? And that gives you ammo and shit. And if you kill them, you get a little health if you do it with melee. Like, there's all these options, bro, to stay alive. Barely. Sometimes barely. But parry and shit. This is the easiest fucking Doom in the series so far, dog. There. If Phil doesn't do that, he'll just sit in a corner, bro, and just like let these fuckers shoot at him. Look, I got the Captain America build, bro. The shield just bounces off people. This shit's dope. This game is so dope. It's a travesty. Ugh. When Phil touches any game, it triggers you as a gamer. Especially if it's like a gamer series you like, you know? I think that's why he has so many haters like me that just fucking loathe him. It's like, how dare you, bro? How dare you put your heathen, leopard, fucking AIDS covered hands on Doom, bro? Like, literally, you need to be playing checkers on your lunch break at the fucking Walmart. You don't belong here, dog. Hey, look at this shit. How can you play the game like this, dude? That's insane. Just no fun. No fun at all, dog. Pirate Nation. Guys, my friends, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Pirate Nation is the new age DSP. Like he's slowly getting into his DSP skin suit, bro. All right, like the normies call him DSP nowadays. Like he's making fun of Phil. He's like, why do people play Doom like this? Like literally, bro, 5,000 likes. Dude, look at this shit, bro. Fucking almost 250,000 views. I bookmarked this shit too. Like, come on, dog. You got Pirate Nation. You got the boys making memes. You got Grums, bro. You got this fucking reject loser fucking virgin Grums making fun of Phil. And Phil and Grums should be best friends, dude. I swear to God, he looks and acts like a DSP pay pig. You know, like he hates women. He hates women in game. All he does is cry and bitch and moan about like woke things in games and blacks and gays and all that shit in video games. He just incessantly bitches about all that and tries to crusade against developers. He's just like the worst, bro. He goes too hard. You know what I mean? He's making fun of Phil. Playing Doom when you just don't give a fuck anymore. Got just as many likes. 73,000 views. Get out of here, bro. Look, you got shit. This is a fucking channel I follow. This is a account I follow. Okay, 1.5 million followers, dude. This is shit post gateway, and you know it's what they do. They post shit posts on Twitter, and they're funny. They're shitting on Phil. Okay. Like, bro, oh my god, dude. Phil's going through it, dude. Our Uncle Phil went triple platinum. All right, let's get to our friend Hamas Piker, bro. AKA the handsome DSP. Pause.
Dance for us, monkey.
I will. All right. So, Hamas Piker, bro. I'm telling you, I don't have like anything against like Muslims and the free Palestine shit. And I don't give a shit about Israel. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, just like, I ain't part of all that. But I hate fucking Hassan. I hate him, bro. He's the biggest fucking piece of shit, dog, that has so much power in his hands, dude. Like he literally is like DSP, and DSP actually have power to wield. He is crazy, right? Most disingenuous dude ever. And he got detained by Homeland Security. Coming home, I think if I remember the story correctly, he was coming into JFK or Chicago. He got stopped at the O'Hare Airport, bro, by Homeland Security. And I guess they fucking roasted the shit out of him. On one hand, as an American, bro, I swear, being an American right now is like being a part of a fucking family where a lot of your families are like inbred fucking retards, dude. And I hate Hassan, but he is an American, all right? And I don't really appreciate, and I've been through this shit. I've been through what Hassan's been through. I go to Mexico twice a month, once or twice a month. I take my son there because his fucking mom is Mexican, so like all her fucking relatives are like super Mexicans. They're like OG. They still live in the countrysides, in the villages, in the hilltops, bro. I have to see her bribe cops, bro, if I get pulled over, and it's scary. I'm scared whenever I go there, right? But whenever I go back, I always get stopped, bro, either by Homeland Security or motherfucking Border Patrol, and I get fucking held up for like 2 hours at the most every time. And so I don't even like fucking going. because I don't have a passport. I don't have a passport, and I refuse to fucking like use a passport to literally go in my backyard. You're fucking kidding me, dude. And it pisses me off every time. And the first few times I used to be an ass. I was when I was younger, bro, with my baby mom. I mean, what the fuck? I'm a fucking American. Listen to my voice. Like, I'm black and I sound white as shit. You can't fucking like make up a voice like mine in a cartel Hollywood studio like lab. You know, you can't train someone to be me. What the fuck? No, fuck that. I don't need my fucking passport. I was fucking born here, bro. I'll bust out I carry my birth certificate on me. I have my birth certificate, my fucking goddamn ID. That's all you need, you fucking bitch. And then they fucking let me go. But they give me a hard time. So as an American, I think that's fucking bullshit, bro. I shouldn't need a passport to go home, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's like, I don't need to show my wife ID when I get home from work. That's what it feels like. It just feels so shitty. And it's because, like, oh, we got immigration and right? But fuck that. It's Hassan's fault, though, why he can't fly into some shit, right? And just go on about his business. He's been saying very anti-American, propagandic, just stupid shit for like 2 years now, bro. And nowadays it's Uncle Trump running things, and he got an eye on you. Like, I joke and laugh, bro, but it's a joke till it happens to you kind of shit. So I'll say that about that. But I'm gonna laugh at Hassan because he's a fucking cocksucker, dog. And I'm only gonna watch a few fucking minutes of like, I got some shit together because Hassan's an asshole, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I know this guy. Hassan's an asshole. And if I watch some shit from his channel, there is a flip of a coin that he might try to like have one of his goons strike me or some shit. He does. Like, he brags about it. Yeah, I let people clip my channel. I let them take my stuff all the time. Right? But it's like the channels he approves of. And he said this, as long as you're not shitting on me and defaming me, yeah, I'll let you do whatever you want with my clips and my channel and stuff. So it's like, it's a flip of the coin with that motherfucker, bro. But I do have other shit compiled. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this fucker got hemmed up, interrogated by U.S. Customs over political views, right? Like that. So, like I said, that's shitty. It's a shitty fucking thing, bro. But he deserves it. If you've heard all the things that he said, like I've heard, you'd be like, yeah, nah, fuck Hassan. He kind of earned that, right? That's like me shouting, like, every stream, I'm like shouting how I want to kill the president or some shit, right? And then I try to leave the country and I get stopped. So I don't know. It's like, it's his fault. But it's like shitty if they're really interrogating him about his politics, you know? Like, but yeah, it's all the shit he rants about on his streams. Hezbollah, the Houthis, Donald Trump, bro. He was taken to a private room and interrogated about his Twitch bans, past interviews, and whether he had any contact with or offer support to any of these groups. Yes, let's fucking go. No, fuck that shit. Oh, bro, Donald Trump wants to get this motherfucker out of the country. That would be so based. Hold on. Oh, yes, do it to him. Fucking kick him the fuck out. That'd be so fucking hilarious.
And I'm sitting there and they're asking me about Trump. They're asking me about like Hamas and he kept saying stuff. He kept saying stuff like, do you like Hamas? Like, do you support Hamas? Do you think Hamas is a resistance group? Do you think Hamas is a terrorist group or a resistance group? Like, he just kept asking over and over again, right? And I kept repeating the same statement over and over again. I kept saying, I kept saying a couple different things. One, in terms of like Israel and all the wars, I was like, I'm on the side of civilians. I want the endless bloodshed to end. I am a pacifist.
Lies. Fucking Lies. Lies. Bro, I heard him maniacally laugh at the fact that people got raped in Israel on October 7th. He was like, bro, he had joy in his heart, okay? No, dude.
Pacifist. I want wars to end. I just kept repeating that over and over again.
Yeah, he wants wars to end, bro, as long as his side is the side that gets to kill everybody, right? And take over a whole area. Whatever.
Every single time he asked me a question, I just kept repeating that. And every single time he asked me a question, a leading question about Hamas, I kept saying, the United States State Department recognizes Hamas as a terrorist organization. The United States State Department recognizes Hamas as a terrorist organization.
And there's endless hours, bro, of footage of a fucking Hassan more or less endorsing Hamas, like all the time, bro.
Depending on how I answer those questions, like I'm fucking going to jail. Because the first stuff was just illegal for him to ask me those questions and completely idiotic and ridiculous. And I think they did it because they know who the fuck I am and they wanted to You wanna
know what's crazy? Donald Trump wants to end birthright citizenship and shit, bro. Hassan wasn't born here. He ain't a natural red, white, and blue eagle fucking worshiping American like me, dude. Like, I'm telling you, if they can, Hassan gonna be on the first plane out of here, bro. When they come after actual citizens, quote unquote.
the fear of God into me, not knowing that I'm a stubborn piece
It's
of
not
shit
illegal to
and
ask that shit.
that's not going to work at all, right? The second half of the conversation was actually like, because he left, went away for like 35 minutes, came back, and then he asked like actionable items. But one thing that I will take note of that I thought was very interesting was the fact that a lot of the shit that like the Ethan Kleins of the world have like cried about over and over again were unironically brought up in that fucking conversation. I was shocked. Okay, not like the bleach sword, obviously, but like the Houthi. Like, did you interview a Houthi? It says here that you interviewed a Houthi, and I was like, was he actually a Houthi? And I was like, he's not. You can look to all of the reporting.
He did, but oh my god. That's funny. Hassan bitched up, bro. He couldn't stand on his business when it looked like he was going to sit in a jail cell. And you know what real freedom fighters do, bro? Guess what they do? When they get interrogated by the man about the things they believe in, they stand on business, even if it means going to jail, losing money, losing everything, right? If they think it's the right thing to do, you stand up. But I interviewed a Houthi. Am I not allowed to do that, right? Like, no, so I bitched up like a fucking bitch he is. That shit's funny.
Thing that came up afterwards and before I interviewed him, that he is not a Houthi, that he is a regular Yemeni citizen. And I said, like, his name is Rashid al-Haddad. He is not even a Shia. And the dude, luckily, again, Iraqi, went, oh yeah, that's right. That's a Sunni last name. Al-Haddad is a Sunni last name.
I call bullshit on that. For sure.
So he must not have been a Houthi. And the very fact that that was like a point of contention that could have fucking gotten me arrested is insane. And I genuinely, in that moment, was thinking like, these fucking dumbass slop tubers are actually playing with fucking fire.
No, fuck that shit. If Hassan fucking tries to strike me down, bro, fuck that shit. He's gonna blow me up, huh? Literally. Go ahead, Hassan. Make me fucking famous, dude. The hell? Shit, I'll make enough money to go to Havana. Let's do it.
They can't deny you entry into the country for that. But I don't know what the they're trying to do. So I was like, I'm not going to go beyond it. I'm not going to go beyond just like reiterating over and over again. The American government's position is that Hamas is a terrorist organization. But then he just kept asking me about the Houthis. He's like, well, do you agree with the terrorist designation for the Houthis? And I said, I'm of the Brookings Institute mindset that in 2020, when Donald Trump initially designated the Houthis as a terror organization, that was a major mistake. I talk about these issues from an academic context with humanitarian rights.
An academic context, bro. An academic context. He sits here and screams and rants and raves, kind of like I do, right? Then he bans and yells at people that disagree with his political takes. And then and then he gets up, bro, to make some chicken nuggies, and then he eats them in the mic while talking about politics. Very academic, right?
Organizations and with academics and with journalists. As a matter of fact, this is completely protected under First Amendment laws, and therefore, you know, I don't understand what the reason why we're having this conversation is. And I kept saying that over and over again, at which point he just like kind of gave up. But what I thought was really interesting was, and I even followed it up with, like, I said, I call balls and strikes, and you know, there are things that Trump has done that I actually agree with, and I'm not shy about saying those things, even though initially he said he was going to end all these wars. He hasn't done so. I think these wars are unnecessary, they're costly, and a lot of civilians die.
I'm calling bullshit, bro. You know, I don't know. Something about this just feels like over exaggerated just a little bit. Just a little. But it's like, it is Trump and his boys. They're fucking sliding. They are. So, yeah, there's evidence.
The fact that a lot of the that like the Ethan Kleins of the world have like cried about over and over again were unironically brought up in that conversation. And I was shocked. Okay, not like the bleach sword, obviously, but like the Houthi. Like, did you interview a Houthi? It says here that you interviewed a Houthi. And I was like, or was he actually a Houthi? And I was like, he's not. You can look to all of the reporting that came out afterwards and before I interviewed him, that he's not a Houthi, that he is a regular Yemeni citizen.
Yeah,
and I said, like,
he isn't. The fucking kid's a terrorist, bro. The kid's like talking about him and his boys capture ships, right? And Hassan's like, oh, you're like Luffy from One Piece. That's his actual laugh, too. That's a Hassan laugh. It's funny. That's how my son used to laugh when he was like 3. Goofy ass laugh,
or any other group. It is actually wild that they're willing and able to work with these people. It blows my mind, but you know, that is where we're at. It also blows my mind that there are people who see this kind of stuff and go, oh, that's wonderful. It's like swatting, but this time it's a federal swatting that we can do. We can get the federal agents to like jail people that—
No, you're one of the biggest political streamers on the left, bro, that actually espouts like extreme far left views, bro. Hassan's one of the reasons why, like, I kind of disengaged with the far left, bro. I don't fuck with the hardcore, you know, shit. Hassan's like, let's kill the rich. It's like, you're rich too. He's like, but I'm a different kind of rich, you see. It's
my favorite content creator doesn't like. Airports are not constitutional free zones. That's a lie that ICE pushes to make you comply with them. That's not entirely correct, Lesbian Bolivar. There's years and years of precedent in post 9/11 war on terror world where they have actually created a structure where they can get away with violating your Fourth Amendment rights in airport.
Bro, that's just how it is. 9/11 was some big dick shit. I was there for it. I wasn't there, you know what I mean? But I mean, as an American, I saw that shit. Like, fuck that. I am totally in agreement. If you're saying like super fucking crazy shit, you have a large following, bro, and the government gets a whiff of it, hey man, the fuck? They have a right, the government has a right to just ask a few questions. It's not like they tied him to a fucking chair, right? And slapped him with a wet fucking sock and demanded answers from him, dude.
Like, it's an illegal gray area. Here was Lolo. Rules take DHS flagging and detaining one of U.S.'s largest left-wing voices for their political opinions, while the Trump admin suggests they might suspend habeas corpus, does not portray.
Like, it would be like the cops coming to my house and questioning me, asking me if I'm You know, because I said that I hope Phil dies, right? Or some shit, or I over exaggerated and I joked and said that, like, oh, I wish I could kill that motherfucker. I'm obviously like joking, it's a joke. But I'm like in the moment, just like ranting and raving and doing my fucking thing. And the cops come over and they're like, Chill Murray, can we ask you a few questions? Do you know Phil Burnell? And I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. You know I said something that went too fucking far. It's like, oh fuck, yeah, I know. Yeah, we got some hints that like maybe want to harm him. Yeah, I'd be like, oh no, I know. Like, and I'd stand on. I wish he like if he dies, I'm gonna celebrate it on stream. Right? Like, I'm gonna have a part of Phil's finally fucking dead party. But, like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, come on, look at my jacket, bro. I'm not fucking violent like that. I'm not gonna kill anyone. Fuck out of here.
Pretend well for the future. Yeah, that's where we're at.
It's
what
like,
was the reason for the detainment?
It's one of those things you understand, though. Like, yeah, it went too hard to where someone got concerned enough to call the cops or drop a hit. And he's one of the biggest political streamers on earth, bro. He is. So imagine how many people on the right, like despise him and probably would drop a dime on him. I don't know.
You know what the reason for the detainment was. It's because I am flagged in the flight manifest. Is this going to change the way you travel? No, but it does actually gum up the works a little bit in terms of going to Cuba. I forgot. There was other questions that they asked, like, have you traveled to the Middle East? Have you been to any of the Gulf states? All this and, you know, it is what it is. I'm not discouraged. I'm not intimidated. I don't give a I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. That was my...
Watch him try to chill out on the anti-American rhetoric. Watch. He's saying this shit, but mentally he's like, yeah, I need to dial that shit back maybe a couple
Customs and Border Patrol experience. And yeah, it's just like pure intimidation tactics. And it was very similar to the experience that one TikToker talked about. But luckily, I never got to the point of having them go through my phone. And that was my red line, like no matter what. That was where I was going to be like, no, you can't do that.
Get a lawyer.
And, you know, arrest me then if you want to. Oh,
he didn't say that. He said, I'm going to get my lawyer. You know, he's trying to act like he was a freedom fighter getting intimidated and fucking slapped around. So can we go through your lawyer, bro? If you want to go through my phone, we gonna have to like get a judge involved.
This is the experience that it closely resembled, by the way. ICE detains a woman who runs anti-Trump TikTok.
Some of this is fucking cap. I swear to God, some of this is cap as hell, bro.
She's a U.S. citizen born and raised. She was detained for hours as agents searched her phone and social media, even demanding financial statements on how much she earns on TikTok. They never asked me for my financial statements either. The woman who goes by Eye of Sav was returning from a European vacation at the Miami International Airport with a valid global re-entry card issued to her as a U.S. citizen, but she also had global entry. How worried were you about actually being arrested? I have no idea. I had no idea if I was going to be arrested or not. I didn't know if this was going to be a moment where I was going to be the precedent-setting court case. You know what I mean? Like, that is definitely a worry that I have for sure. It's something that I think about because eventually, somewhere along the line, someone is going to be the precedent-setting court case of whether or not someone gets prosecuted for speech and speech alone. Because the line right now is material support, and that line is being blurred by this current administration with Mahmoud Khalil, with Mohsen Mahdawi, with Rumeysa Öztürk, right? Some of those people have been released at this point.
I feel bad for those people, but I hope it happens to Hassan. I truly do. These are like just broke little fucking like immigrant people trying to make a way. And they actually have the right to protest. They do. I don't give a shit. You're in America, bro. You're on a visa, a green card. You are American in waiting. You get some of the privileges, dude. I'm not with that. You're not a full American, so you don't have a right to free speech. Like, that's fucking insane. That's insane. I feel bad for those kids, but I hope Hassan gets fucking deported and all his riches fucking seized by King Trump and the fucking Jester's Court, bro. I hope they take everything and buy Donald Trump a new golf
Point,
cart.
but
I
Mahmoud
do.
Khalil is still very much in detention, and
I hope they throw this stupid fucker back to Turkey where he belongs. He belongs. Hey, Hassan, be a millionaire in Turkey, motherfucker.
according to Marco Rubio, the argument that they are trying to use is that speech is material support, right? They are actively trying to blur the boundaries between what constitutes material support to try to make it seem as though things that would be protected under First Amendment would be considered material support. Expressing any sort of opinion is considered material support. And that's maybe you shouldn't have said if they come for me, then it's over, as if you'd be last. If you're a public figure, dog, maybe you'd be first now. No, because they haven't come for me beyond like being a nuisance and being annoying.
Yeah, that's bullshit. It's like you could tell Hassan's sort of milking this and over exaggerating, bro. You know? I'm like, a lot of this feels fake, like you made it up. Like you're like so mad, you're like, this is what really would have happened. You know when you get pissed and sometimes you rethink a scenario in your head and you're like, oh man, if I could do that again, I would have did this. I would have took this I would have fucking chucked that ashtray at that motherfucker's head. Then I would have took this beer bottle and cracked it over that dude's head like, right? And I would have hit him in the chest like, pow. And then I would have been like, yo, fuck with the top dog. That's what it feels like. He's just making up some shit that like he wished kind of went down. And he's acting like a victim at the same time. Dude.
Annoying and thinking that they can get away with like trying to put some sort of fear in my heart, which is of course not going to work, obviously. Do you think that's all they wanted? I don't know. Maybe they're setting up an investigation for the future. Who knows? We'll find out. We shall find out. Seamus said, been pulled into secondary screening many times at O'Hare. CBP had the most involved in specific questions about Gaza for me by far. Glad to see you got out of there without having to give up your devices. Yeah. Are you concerned about landing in LA? No, because that's domestic travel. There's no Customs and Border Patrol experience during domestic travel. That'd be insane. But yeah, I am my worst enemy in that regard.
Now you need a real ID to fucking fly, which is fucking like some Soviet Russia shit. But
I did want to get this interaction out because I wanted to like figure out what the they were doing, and I'm fortunate that I didn't actually get into any additional trouble, but I could have, you know what I mean? That could have certainly happened, right? And who knows? I can't imagine how scared the other non-American citizens waiting there were. It's evil. Yeah, it's so much worse for them because like I am profoundly privileged, as I say all the time.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly. You're so privileged and you do all this bullshit. You deserve to get deported. You deserve to get deported before any of these other motherfuckers. No due process. No. I'm being a hypocrite. I say that. Like, no, you should see a judge, but a judge that's like highly biased for pro-American sentiment, dude. Like, fuck this shit. Deport this fucking guy. There we go.
I'm profoundly privileged. I'm rich. I'm an American citizen. I was born here, you know? I mean, I'm a public figure on top of that. So all of this stuff plays a role in how protected I am from additional scrutiny. I'm not doing anything.
His family isn't born here, though. So if I was Donald Trump, I would, like, you know, hold his family hostage. I would. Bro, I'm telling you, this is how evil those fuckers are, and I can feel that shit. I can see how easy I can slip into those slippers, bro. I could. They paid me enough. Bro, Uncle Trump, listen, we need to stop going after Hassan. We need to go after his family. His mama, his dada, you know, they're from Turkey. They weren't born here, bro. Let's see. Let's ship them off. Let's see what Hassan says there. Let's see if he's ready to make a deal, Uncle Trump. He'd be like, Chill Murray, that's a great idea, wonderful idea. See you guys, I need you all to think like Chill Murray. Very, very nice, very intelligent guy. Very black, but very intelligent.
Thing that is illegal to begin with, but I'm not even doing anything that like reaches the territory of edge. No matter how much slop tubers try to make it seem as though like I'm running around waving the Hamas banner every day or whatever the like, which still would be protected under First Amendment.
Bro, he sat here on stream trying to show his homies fucking Hamas music videos. He's like, yeah, they're very musical people. Yeah, they're very talented, musical, showing them like Hamas, like fucking music videos that had like a bunch of anti-American shit in it. It's funny as fuck.
And would not stop the Gestapo from denying me entry into my own country. I'm not doing that regardless. Like, all the stuff that I have talked about on this broadcast are still completely not only First Amendment protected, but also on top of that, like, not even reaching the standard of like truly questionable speech, regardless of what like Mudahar or Asmongold claims it is, right? It doesn't reach that standard. And that's precisely the reason why they have to actively clip shit out of context and desperately try to...
Yo, who just said that? Who? We just listened to some other dude who just said that. You gotta clip things out of context. You see why I call him the handsome DSP? Pause, bro.
Create drama surrounding this so they can get Twitch to enforce some action on it, so they can make it seem as though this is actually truly radical speech that's like really up. Does that make sense? Because like when a platform like Twitch actually does take action against someone like myself, then other institutions will basically use that as a way to say, oh, he did do something bad, he did do something up. So it is what it is.
That shit's funny as hell, bro. Funny as hell. Bro, that's funny. Alright, we got a few things, and I'm gonna fuck off, bro. I know everybody probably got a long day ahead of y'all. Some of y'all probably gonna watch Phil. Dude, Phil, I think his head's in a tailspin after going like triple platinum, right? Fucking Johnny Somali's still up to no good, bro. He's going to prison. We're just
with it by now that Dalgoon was sentenced and he had to pay $7,000 USD. Now, a lot of members of the community, including myself, started sharing his PayPal, and then Donut Operator came in clutch and gave him the $4,000 that was missing to pay the entire fine.
Oh
now,
yeah, I donated to that fool. That's the fool that fucking knocked out Johnny Somali, bro. He fucking clocked his ass. I watch his stream sometimes, bro. He's lit as fuck. He's a chill ass, just like Korean dude, ex-military. He's cool as fuck, bro. But yeah, I gave him a little bit of cash. I don't pay the fucking
whole time,
shit.
Johnny Somali was extremely happy that Dalgoon had to pay a fine and was using it to flex. Now, he lost that flexing power when the fine was immediately paid by the community and Donut Operator. So now he's trying to get back at him in another way. But he knows that he cannot directly post these deepfakes because he would get more charges. So what he's doing is that he's using one of his booty goons to post it on his party channel. While you're watching...
God damn it, bro. I want to steal that term now. Booty goons. I like that. Fuck. I already called people's like friends goons. Like, damn, I didn't think of that.
Here is his party's channel. In the side chat, there is a moderator, and that person is dropping links. Now, if you copy that link and bring it to YouTube, what you're going to see is a deepfake of Johnny Somali and Yu Dalgoon kissing, which obviously has not happened. So Ramsey thinks he's being smart right now by either using a sock account or using one of his booty goons to post these deepfakes, but he could still be held responsible because keep in mind, this is on his party channel. He is the only one that can moderate that comment section. He could remove it if he wants to. And if he is indeed the one posting it under a sock account, it would be so simple for the Korean government to just subpoena that account and figure out exactly where that IP is coming from. So he thinks he's being smart right now, but he's not that smart. Now, on top of being
like, it's a fun term to call like the orbiters of like a shitty little... Oh, I want to use my bad words, bro. but a shitty little F word like Johnny Somali. Like, yeah, there's like his booty goods. They fucking pay his way through life. They're like his sugar babies and shit.
Idiot, he's also extremely unstable. Yesterday, he had a little bit of a meltdown in Discord, and he said, I'm going to take it to trial.
It just works.
Implying that he's going to show up to court this Friday and plead not guilty and actually want to fight it in court, which would be incredibly stupid considering that he posted the evidence of his crimes online and that his lawyer is out of his league completely. His lawyer is not an expert when it comes to criminal law, so he is completely screwed. Now, if he delays it and refuses to plead guilty and pleads not guilty and he wants to fight in court, that's just going to drag this thing on even longer. So if he wants to go that route, he can, but he will not benefit from it. So this guy is so unstable that he actually deleted his message. People were challenging him saying there's no way you're going to plead not guilty. You would have to be crazy. And he said, wallahi, watch. Now, in the next segment, he has a little bit of a religious crisis. On one hand, he claims to be Muslim, and on the other hand, he claims to be Jewish. He said that in the Sunni tradition, it was narrated that Muhammad said the last hour would not come unless the Muslims will fight against the Jews, and the Muslims would kill them until the Jews would hide themselves behind a stone or a tree, and a stone or a tree would say, Muslim or the servant of Allah, there is Jew behind me, come and kill him. But the tree Karak would not say, for it is the tree of the Jews. Then people started asking him, when are you going live? When are you going to provide content? And he said, Allah got me, don't need live. So he doesn't need to go live anymore because he has found God. The very next day, he's not Muslim anymore. Now he's a changed Jewish N-word. He says he's been studying the Torah. So yeah, he's having definitely some type of mental health breakdown where he's switching from religions back and forth. Clearly the pressure has been getting to him, and if he wants to plead not guilty, he better get used to the pressure because it will only delay the process. Now, there are still a whole lot more to cover regarding Jack Doherty, other nuisance streamers, but first I want to show you this clip that resurfaced of Johnny Somali. Now, this isn't new or anything, but it truly showcases what kind of friend Johnny Somali is. He's actually willing to throw a friend under the bus and get him arrested to get heat off himself. Take a look at this.
I'm saying, why don't you handle real criminals? I'm YouTuber helping somebody who say, can I have food? I'm helping someone who said they wanted some food. And why is Gino sitting right there zesty, bro? Gino is so zesty. Look at this guy. Look, this one criminal. Look how he's sitting. Look how he's sitting right there. Look how this guy's sitting. This guy's a criminal. He's a criminal. Yeah, get him. Get him, officer. Officer, get that nigga.
Oh my god, bro. They need to just kick him out of his fucking country already or put him in prison, man. Get that nigga, get that nigga, get that nigga!
With friends like that, you don't need enemies. He was more than happy to snitch on Gino just to get the heat off him. What a piece of shit. Now, I do want to talk about Jack Doherty, but before, I want to thank Atozi for shouting me out in his video.
Alright, I got one more thing I want to show, but I gotta be kind of careful with it. I'm gonna tag it in chat. I'm gonna tag this shit in chat. I don't know if you guys know my boy Malblock on Twitter, but he made some hilarious shit. Okay, I just saw this shit. This shit's funny, bro. It had me crying, and I gotta be careful with it. Like the Sticky did an icky with this one, dude. This is wild. This is the most wild motherfucking DSP edit of the year. I fucking love it. I love it, man. Oh my god, dude. This is the shit I love. I love that the community's getting more lit, wild ass people in it. Nigga, how? I can't. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Yeah, no. So he made a little edit about the Heil Hitler. Oh no. Fuck. This is the original one. I'm fucking up. Where is it? Here, dude, he went hard.
With all of the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all of the money and fame, I still don't get to see my children. Niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling. So I became a Nazi, yeah, bitch, I'm the villain.
I can't. Oh fuck! I'm fucking joking. I don't know. Fuck on, dude. Oh, I wouldn't get slapped by YouTube that hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I should have fucking edited some of the shit out. But it's just funny. It's like Phil dancing and shit. Oh fuck! I got tears.
I don't understand the things I say on Twitter. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. All my niggas Nazis.
Fuck. Oh.
She wanna fuck with Japan. I put the crumb on the bench.
Yeah, dude, shit's stupid as fuck. Oh man, hold on, man. Oh shit.
She reaching down in my pants. She got the world in her hands.
It's like I can totally see Phil actually getting down to this privately, dude. You know, like damn, this shit kind of slaps. Oh man. On this channel, we are not supporters or endorsers of Hitler, the Big H, or any of his policies. I just have to emphasize that. This is a really funny joke edit, okay? And I just like it's funny. Have a sense of humor, YouTube. Oh god, dude, I'm fucking dead. I swear, we need more shit like this. You know, the Vortex needs just more purely funny shit like that. Yeah, I mean, I love that shit. Motherfucking shit got like 1.3 likes. Let's go. But yeah, I linked it. You want to see it without me interrupting and all that shit? Cause yeah, I have to edit that out. All right, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna fuck off. The next stream, it'll be next Monday. This next coming Monday morning, bro. Members only Tuesday and Wednesday morning. That's kind of the new little schedule. More focused, okay? And if I could edit a video about, oh yeah, dude, I'm trying to fucking I need to get that shit together, but I want to make that compilation video, you know, comparing Phil to Donald Trump. Because that shit's like, I think that's gonna be a hilarious one, all right? If you could kind of be nonpartisan or whatever for 10 minutes. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna fuck off. I hope everybody has a really good day, whether you're at work or you part of the unemployed masses or you just kicking it, man. Have a good one. Take it easy. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay high. Stay hydrated. Don't be giving fucking low cows your money, bro. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.